night's rest. Okay. I'm gonna stretch for a moment. Alright. So... Okay, Ralnar. I've made it to Riften. There's something about this town that isn't right. Seems a lot of thievery. I met Maul. I mentioned the Blackbriars. This may not be a place for me. Something is telling me I should get out of town and get as far away from here as fast as I can, but I need to find steady work. And maybe there's something I can do here. First things first. Well, that is much better. Maybe it's time to take another walk around this town. You can talk to some people, figure out the law of the land around here. Okay, Ralnar, time to actually do something instead of just standing here talking to yourself. Hello. Can I assist you with something?
Welcome to the Bee and Barb, my lord. If I can interest you in one of our special drinks, you let me know.
Special drink? What about this special drink?
3, in fact. They're my own recipe. Brought them over here from my days as a bartender in Gideon. First is the Velvet LeChance, which is a mixture of blackberry, honey, spiced wine, and a touch of nightshade. Perfectly safe, I assure you. Second, we have the White Gold Tower, which is heavy cream with a layer of blended mead, lavender, and dragon's tongue on top. Last, and only for the bravest of souls, we have the Cliff Racer, which is firebrand wine, Cyrodiilic brandy, Flynn, and Sujama.
Well, those interesting drinks you have there. I may take you up on that offer, but another time. Tell me, Talon, I've been hearing some things about a thieves' guild possibly in this town. What can you tell me about them?
They're vermin. Garbage. They're exactly what makes this city such a horrible place to live. How appropriate they should live in the Ratway with the rest of the trash.
They are here in Riften. You said that they're in the Ratway.
Disgusting. Ruined sewers filled with goodness knows what. There's an entrance down by the canal, but I'd highly advise you to stay out of there. It's the Thieves' Guild's territory.
Well, I appreciate the information, Talon. I must be going, but I will be seeing you around.
If you'll excuse me, I have other things to attend to.
As do I.
Welcome to the Bee and Barb, my lord. If I can interest you in one of our special...
I don't have any business with you, so get out of my face.
Are we all so friendly in this town? Fine, I will be on my way.
Is there something I can do for you?
I'm still looking for someone to deliver my message to Sibby Blackbriar.
Not at this time. Lewis. I have other things to attend to.
I'm still looking for someone to deliver my message to Sibby Blackbriar.
You may be looking a while, friend.
My skill in battle is unmatched. Fortunately for you, that skill can be bought. Why hire a common soldier to protect you when you can have a master of the arcane?
Well, I don't have that kind of gold on me at this time, but I will keep it in mind. Thank you.
Why settle for just stabbing your foes when you can roast them alive in a gout of arcane fire?
Sure. Why not? A beautiful day indeed.
Genuine Falmer blood elixir for sale. Live for thousands of years. See into other people's thoughts.
We have the market here. I've met the blacksmith.
I wish I could, my lady. Sadly, I haven't sold enough of my own jewelry, let alone buy something new.
I've been here.
Make love like a saber cat, or crush your enemies to dust like a giant. Only a mere 20 gold
Fresh
coins
meats and
all
produce.
this would
Get
be
them
yours.
before they're gone. Vegetables.
What else is in this town, I wonder?
Rare trinkets and the finest oddities from Morrow.
Genuine Falmer blood elixir.
All meat guaranteed, clean and free from rockwood.
Now that I think about it, this gentleman had something about a money trouble, I believe. He was speaking to a woman when I first came to town.
Fresh meats and produce. Get them before they're gone.
Oh, there is another shop down here.
Vegetables as crisp as a winter's morning.
Or crush your enemies to dust like a giant. Only a 20 gold coins, and all this would be yours. Learn a
All
library's
meats
worth of
guaranteed,
knowledge in
clean
moments.
and free
Grow
from
back that
rockwood.
missing limb with my
exotic
genuine
ingredients.
Falmer blood
I have them
elixir.
all. The fairest prices
People
and the
fish these
highest
waters?
quality in Skyrim.
Vegetables as crisp as a winter's morning.
I don't know if I could trust that.
Genuine Falmer blood elixir for sale. Live for thousands of years. See into other
Maybe
people's
fresher than I
thoughts.
think.
Rare trinkets and the finest oddities from Morrowind.
Don't miss out. Purchase a bottle of my genuine Falmer blood elixir. Only 20 septims each.
Could this be the Ratway?
Gems, potions, exotic ingredients. I have them
I'll have to remember this. And I'll have to keep my eyes open as well.
Make love like a saber cat, or crush your enemies to dust like a giant. Only a mere 20 gold coins, and all this would be yours.
An orphanage. And this is where the Jarl would stay, no doubt.
gems, potions, exotic ingredients. I have them all. The fairest prices and the highest quality in Skyrim.
Purchase a bottle of my genuine Falmer blood elixir. Only 20 septims each.
A temple. And it looks to be Tamara. Yes. Never been the religious type.
Rare trinkets and the finest oddities from Morrowind.
Nice to know either way.
Make love like a saber cat, or crush your enemies to dust like a giant.
A fog is setting in.
Gold coins, and all this could be yours.
Gems, potions, exotic ingredients, I have them all.
Learn a library's worth of knowledge in moments, or grow back that missing limb with my genuine...
Working at the Riften Fishery is tough, but it puts some coin in my pocket. I'm beginning to think leaving Mournhold was a mistake.
I'm beginning to think all the traveling I've done is a mistake as well. But you mentioned the fishery. Perhaps through this door. I'll have to check this out.
Take my advice. Don't listen to that talk of a face sculptor down in the Ragged Flagon. Face butcher is more like it from what I've heard.
A face sculptor. In the Ragged Flagon?
Welcome to Riften, home of the thief's guild.
Yeah.
So they'd have you believe. It's all lies. They're just thugs, vermin, creeping around the Ratway.
Really? It isn't what I heard. A face sculptor. That sounds like madness. Oh, it's Maul. The Blackbriar Meadery. It was Maul telling me about the Blackbriars. They must really be a big deal in the city. So this is the fishery. Perhaps. Maybe I could find some work here. I don't know much about fishing, but I sure could learn.
Well met. I don't think they're hiring anyone at the moment, so if you're looking for work, you're out of luck.
Well, that's unfortunate. Maybe someone here could tell me otherwise. Excuse me.
I really need your help. I don't want to lose my job at the fishery. What am I going to do?
So, you like working here at the Riften Fishery?
Bolly is a good man. He pays us well and watches out for us. I used to work at the Blackbriar Meadery, but in Darren and I never saw eye to eye. That elf has no patience at all. It's probably for the best anyway. I'm far better at fishing than working in a meadery.
So, you had mentioned something about losing your job. Why would you might lose your job?
My job at the Riften Fishery is in danger. The owner, Bolly, said that if I show up for work in this condition one more time, then I'm out. I don't mean to do this to myself, but I can't help it. I tried some skooma a year ago, and ever since then, I can't stop. If you could give me a healing potion, I could cleanse this poison from my body and get back to my life.
Skooma. I've never tried it myself, but I've heard terrible things. I do happen to have a healing potion on me. Here, take it, and I hope you feel better.
Your kindness will never be forgotten. Here, take this. It's all I can offer you for what you've given me.
Well, thank you.
It is our most favored company.
So, this skooma, I've heard of such a thing, but What is it exactly?
I'm not sure what it's made from, but I can tell you that once you've had a taste, you'll never crave anything else. The Dunmer came up with the stuff a long time ago. Very illegal and very hard to come by. I got mine off a merchant ship in Solitude. Worst mistake I ever made.
So, in Solitude, that's where you got your skooma?
Look, I don't think I should say. I mean, they could kill me.
I understand, but... And what if I were to persuade you? A few gold coins, perhaps? Would that help?
Okay, I'll tell you. I get my skooma from Sarkazin. He has some sort of a setup over the Riften warehouse. You can't get inside, though. They've kept that place locked up tight since the war began.
And who may have the key to this warehouse?
I overheard Bolli say that only the Jarl carries the key to the warehouse. When I meet Sarthiz there, he's usually waiting for me outside with his bodyguard.
So, with the healing potion, you plan on just carrying on at the fishery? Or what else will you do now?
If it wasn't for skooma, I'd already be on my way out of this horrible city. All my gold, completely gone. Now I have to start over. I'll never use skooma again, although I suppose a little mead now and then would be harmless.
A little mead does go a long way from time to time. Well, good luck to you, and I'm glad I could be of some assistance.
You've been kind. I thank you.
You're welcome.
Tidings.
Hello. I don't suppose you'd have any work here for me. Well, thanks. Appreciate it. Sounds like this skooma is a big deal. And if there's a supplier nearby, that could only be a problem. Especially if they're dispersing it here in Riften. You said the Jarl has a key to a warehouse. Perhaps the Jarl needs to know about this. Perhaps it's time I meet the Jarl anyhow. Had mentioned a name Sarthis? Something to that effect. Yes, the Jarl should know about this.
Trouble?
No. No trouble at all.
Buy some armor and live to
If you're looking for a handout, you'll want to speak with my husband. If you're looking for company, I suppose I could do worse.
Excuse me?
Bolli's around somewhere, planning to feed the poor with his nonsense about Mara.
Genuine Valma blood elixir for sale.
Okay.
Live for thousands of years. See into
Beautiful
other people's
baubles
thoughts.
and gleaming gemstones over here.
Looking for company, I could do worse. What in the world was
Looking
that
to
all
stay
about?
alive? Why take a chance?
Jewelry with legendary argonian craftsmanship.
buy some armor and live to tell about it.
fancy establishment here. A nice castle indeed. And who might this be? Excuse me.
Out of my way. The son of the Jarl has no time for idle conversation with travelers.
You are the son of the Jarl. And yet you only have a dagger.
If you must know, I was practicing in the yard when the guard I was sparring with fainted when I specifically told him to duck. My blade bit right into the stonework next to the keep and needed serious repairs. Thankfully, our smith Balamond works wonders. In fact, if you'd fetch my blade from him, I'd be most appreciative.
I've spoken with him. I suppose I could go and get your blade for you.
Thank you. Do hurry, please.
You seem to dislike visitors here in Riften, however.
Every day the threat of exile from Riften draws closer for myself and my family. Who knows how many spies the Empire has sent into our midst already? We're at war. This isn't the time for hospitality. Thank goodness Mother is keeping a level head about everything. If my brother Saerlund had his way, we'd be flying Imperial colors by now.
You and your brother, you don't see eye to eye.
Can you believe that fool had the audacity to speak of his love for the Empire in the plaza? He expects us to drop our defenses and greet them with open arms, to dialogue with them rather than defend our homeland by spilling their blood. He's a traitor, plain and simple. Had I been sitting on the throne, he'd be hanging from the gallows for his sympathies toward the Empire.
A tough thing when brothers can't see eye to eye, and this war is tearing friends and family apart. It's unfortunate. Well, I will return with your blade.
Mm-hmm.
I do this quickly for the son of the Jarl. And the Jarl will have to at least listen to me about this Skooma problem. Hello there.
Come to see Balamond perform miracles with steel, eh?
Actually, Balamond, I'm here to pick up Harald's sword.
Lazy good-for-nothing, isn't he? Sent you down here when I'm a stone's throw from the keep. Here's the sword. Tell Harald to stop slaying walls, and perhaps his blade will stay in better condition.
Indeed. I will send along the message, Balamond. Thank you.
Remember, nothing but genuine fire salts will do. The forge knows the difference.
Yes, and when I am on my travels again, I will be sure to keep my eye out for them. I see the son of the Jarl must not be well liked. Then what does that say about the Jarl of Riften? Lord Harold.
Out of my way. The son of the Jarl has no time for idle conversation with travelers.
Well, you say that, but I went to Balamond. I have your sword.
Took your sweet time getting it to me. Here you go, for your trouble.
Thank you. Glad I could be of assistance. Wonder how many septims this could fetch. Still, to business.
I used to be an adventurer like you. Then I took an arrow in the knee.
It's probably a good thing that you're walking at all. Okay, Ralnar. Excuse me.
Welcome to Riften, traveler. I hope the road fared well for you.
It was treacherous at times. But I'm pretty concerned about things that I've discovered since I've arrived here in Riften. Do you know anything of the Thieves Guild that supposedly lives in the Ratway underneath the city?
We're all eager to see them brought to justice. Maven Blackbriar has assured me that they're being dealt with appropriately. As one of our city's most influential citizens, she's taken it upon herself to oversee their incarceration. Sadly, they're proving elusive, but I have confidence that Maven won't give up until this city has been rid of them all.
Good to know. Y'all, I have something else that I wanted to bring to your attention. Speaking with some of the locals, I have discovered a skooma dealer here in Riften.
Yes, I'm afraid we're aware of Sarthis' presence in the warehouse. Unfortunately, we're certain he has informants within the city guard. Every time we've made a move to arrest him, he's escaped. However, if you take care of this discreetly, you might be able to surprise him without warning.
That is something I could possibly do for you. I will give it a shot.
Excellent. Here, this is the key to the warehouse. See if you can drop in on this dealer of poison and convince him to close down his operation permanently.
I will go to the warehouse and see what I can find. Thank you, Jarl.
Good journey to you.
As Jarl Leila's housecarl, I would ask that you maintain a respectable distance from her at all times.
Absolutely. I now have the key. So, if I can help rid this city of just a little bit of the crime and possible corruption, could do wonders here.
Looking to stay alive?
Okay.
Take a chance.
So the Jarl knows all about this, so this isn't news.
Baubles and gleaming gemstones over here.
Protect yourself right. Buy armor from Grelka.
Jewelry with legendary argonian craftsmanship.
Said that you may have
Looking to stay alive? Why take a chance?
spies in the city guard. They could pose a problem.
Buy some armor and live to tell about it.
Weapon ready, just in case. Thought that his warehouse was down here somewhere. Must be over by the docks. Excuse me.
Huh? What do you want?
Sounds like you were in some kind of trouble. What kind of trouble might you be in?
I owe a great deal of money to someone, and I think they cheated me. I don't know what to do.
Feel free to share the details with me. I may be able to help.
I was able to work out a deal with the stables in Whiterun to sell me some of their tack and harnesses. I borrowed some gold from Sapphire to pay for the shipment, but it got robbed before it even arrived. Now Sapphire wants her money back, and if I don't pay her, I think she's going to kill me.
Sapphire. The woman that I met at the Bee in the Bar. A real friendly, that one. Look, I may be able to help you pay off your debt.
You will? Oh, thank you.
So you also work at the stables?
Yes. Hofgrir took me in when I arrived in Riften about a year ago. He's been teaching me everything he knows. Horses are my whole life. Back in Hammerfell, I helped my family raise horses at our farm. I hope to open my own stables one day, but I think it's going to take a lot longer than I expected.
Things like that always take a lot of time and a lot of coin, my friend. I will return once I speak with Sapphire.
Be careful with Sapphire. She mixes with all sorts of nasty people.
Feel like that may be a lot of people in this city.
Protect yourself right. Buy armor from Grelka.
No lollygagging.
Oh, I will not be lollygagging. It's Maul. Okay, Ralnar. Here goes nothing.
I knew it! Where are you? Ah!
Come on.
You'll beg me to kill you before I'm done. Your head. No one crosses me! You're gonna pay! pussy! Ah!
Thank you for your assistance. There's something back in here that I can use. Some evidence or something, perhaps. Steel axe. That's even better. Yes. I believe anyone else is here. I don't think you'll be needing these any longer. Well, well, well. You certainly had a stash down here, didn't you? What is this? Saw this. Just got in a shipment of moon sugar from Morrowind. We're refining it now, and the Skooma should be ready by the time you get to Craigsland Cavern. Bring the gold, or don't show up at all. Gilnir. Well, we will need to take that, certainly. I must bring this back to the Jarl right away. With all the excitement, failed to notice how late it had gotten. I'm not even sure if the Jarl will still be awake in this hour. That is much better. Thank you again for your assistance. The guy had gone mad.
If it's a bed you need, talk to Kirava in the B and Bar. She'll set you right.
Yes, she will. I've been there before. Thank you. If the Jarl is still awake, give her this information. If not, it may have to wait till morning.
There's fine steel at the scorched house.
She is still awake.
Oh, come to gloat, have we? To poke fun at the Jarl's youngest son?
Not at all.
I could feel you laughing behind my back.
And exactly why would I ridicule you?
Because I did something not a soul in this blood-stained house of war has the backbone to do. Dared to speak my mind. I dared speak of the Empire and the lies that have been spread by Ulfric, the leader of the Stormcloaks. Now my mother's stripped me of my heritage and incarcerated me here like a common criminal, and my brother has all but disowned me. Be wary what you say around here, friend. You'll find not all take kindly to insurrection.
So you are the brother of Harold, and you side with the Empire? Let me ask you, what sort of lies has Ulfric been spreading?
Ulfric only cares about one thing. Ulfric. He's ordained himself the future High King of Skyrim, and steps on anyone that gets in his way. He's begun a rebellion against those that wish to eradicate the worship of Talos, and uses it as his rallying cry. His cause may be true, but the man is a lie. All he holds in his heart is lust for the throne.
Interesting view. Well, I have important news for your mother, the Jarl. Excuse me.
Oh, come to gloat, have we?
Jarl?
To poke fun at the Jarl's
Welcome to
youngest
Riften,
son?
traveler. I hope the road fared well for you.
Again, it was a little treacherous, just like these last couple of hours. Sarthis has been taken care of.
It's nice to receive good news for a change. Did you recover anything else from the warehouse worth mentioning?
I did. They had a lot of skooma there. Moon sugar as well. I also discovered the source of the skooma. Here.
Then there's no time to lose. It won't take long for Sarthis' associates to learn of his death. The source of the poison must be destroyed once and for all. Otherwise, another dealer will simply take his place. Do this task for me, and you'll be well on your way to a title in Riften.
A title? You honor me. Then I will make sure it is done.
Good. Report back to me when your task is complete.
Absolutely. Out of curiosity, this civil war, the Stormcloak Rebellion and the Empire, what is your stance on this war?
Well, I feel Ulfric's cause is just. My concern is for the people of the Rift. How can they continue to lead their already meager lives with dark clouds looming overhead? My heart goes out to them. If only our coffers were deeper, I could protect them as they were my own family.
And what of the man, Ulfric himself?
With the Stormcloaks at his back, Ulfric's poised to rid Skyrim of the Empire's forces and invalidate our involvement with the White Gold Concordat. Many have died taking up arms for this cause. I fear that the land will be stained with blood for years to come.
Yes, I have the same feeling. We will feel the ripple effect of this war for another couple of generations. This White Gold Concordant, I've heard of it, something about a agreement between Skyrim and the Empire, and something about elves and the banishment of the worship of Talos. What is this White Gold Concordant?
Surely you're aware of the Great War between the Imperials and the Elves who called themselves the Aldmeri Dominion? When the smoke cleared, The White Gold Concordat was signed. It was supposedly a treaty aimed at establishing peace within the Empire. One of the terms of the treaty was the outlawing of worship to Talos. To the Stormcloaks, this was viewed as the moment when the Empire became unworthy of the allegiance of any true Nord.
I see. Well, my lady, evening, and I will report back once I've dealt with this Skooma dealer problem. Good night.
Good journey to you.
As Jarl Leila's housecarl, I would ask that you maintain a respectable distance from her at all times.
I absolutely try to do that. Very late now. Think it's time to get some rest. Some food in my belly. Maybe even some meat. Deal with this problem in the sunlight. Still working, I see. Oh, yes. Sapphire. I need to speak with her as well.
Welcome to the Bee and Barb, my lord. If I can interest you in one of our special drinks, you let me know.
Glad to see you.
We'll have to take you up on that soon, Talon.
Ready to make some coin?
Sapphire?
Yeah. What's your problem?
I wanted to speak with you about Shadar's debt.
I knew that stupid kid would try and find a way to weasel out of his debt. Look, this is really simple. I lent him some gold, he promised to pay me back, and now he says he's broke. End of story.
The sum. I have some septims, and I have agreed to help him out if it is all right with you. I have the gold here. I'll just pay it off for him.
Don't know why you'd help a stranger like that, but a septum's a septum. Don't care where it comes from. You can tell Shadra his debt's been paid. I hope we bump into each other again.
Perhaps we will. I
My
plan
skill
on
in battle
sticking
is
around
unmatched.
in town for a while.
Fortunately for you, that skill can be bought.
Yeah.
New in town, eh? Here for the fishing, I guess.
I've been looking for some work. Unsuccessful so far, but maybe my luck will turn
There's
around.
nothing like fishing on Lake Onrek. You should try it sometime.
I just may do that. Until then.
If you've got the coin, you're welcome here. Otherwise, what can I get you? Mead? Wine?
As a matter of fact, I would like that room for a night.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
Thank you.
I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
That's okay. Oh, alright. A different room, perhaps.
If you're hungry, Marie sells fresh fish. Caught by yours truly.
Look, I already said Shadra doesn't owe me a thing, so get off my back.
I said nothing, Sapphire.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Absolutely. Thank you very much. Good night. An eventful day for sure. And now, to satisfy this food problem. I'll try the fish. Mead. Not full, but I will need to eat again in the morning anyhow. So, starting to get a little bit of an understanding of what this city of Riften is all about. The Jarl mentioned a title. Never in my wildest dreams would I ever believe I would have had a title of any city. Perhaps I really can make a difference here in this city. Maybe even make it my home. Anyway, off to bed, Ralnar. We have a big day tomorrow, and you need some friends, Ralnar. Quit speaking to yourself.